Here's something else that needs to be discussed now that we are talking about inflation, cost of living, and how low and stagnant a lot of our wages and salaries have been. First of all, when you have inflation that has basically been 10% for a year and a half or so, if you get a raise and it's less than 10%, newsflash, you're taking a pay cut. It's not a raise because inflation has been at 10%. So your 5%, anything beneath 10% pay raise, you're actually making less money because the value of the dollar is less because the cost of living is more on top of inflation, which let's just keep it real. Inflation is just a nice way of saying corporate greed. Okay, record-breaking profits, but we're not going to pay any of you additional funds. We're going to give raises and bonuses to the top administrators, the CEOs, the CFOs, the COOs, and we're going to give stock buybacks to our corporate, shareholders. But you, the actual employee that contributes to the record-breaking profits, your labor that is the reason why we're having all of this success, we're not going to pay you anything because we don't think anything about you. But hey, here's a pizza party. Hey, we might give you a $25 Visa gift card, but a pay raise? Are you kidding me? Yeah, let's talk about it. Because, it's a ripoff. It is a freaking ripoff. And then they expect you to be jumping up in joy over pizza parties and $25 gift cards like you're in freaking kindergarten. It's ridiculous. And then if they do give you a raise, it's never going to be over 10%. It's not going to really matter. Case in point, I got a raise last week. Mind you, I've been at my current job for basically 2 years, never received a raise. I get a raise. The job was already a low stagnant salary wage of $40,000. I got a 5% raise. Let's do simple math. What is 5% of 40K? If 10% is 4,000, then what is 5%? It's 2,000. $2,000 extra after being there for 2 years, after having a master's degree, a bachelor's degree, 2 associate's degree, countless certifications, 2 job titles, 10 plus years of direct work experience. And this is what it got me. $42,000. I owe $46,000 in student loan debt. What the hell is $42,000 in 2023? Now, keep in mind, we're supposed to be grateful and thankful. Meanwhile, we still have to have part-time jobs, side hustles, rob Peter to pay Paul, shank Paul to pay Mary. We still have to struggle to make ends meet and live check to check. But hey, you got a 5% raise. And then it's $2,000 spread out over 12 months. Keep in mind, even at the 40K mark, you're not making $40,000. You want to know why? Come closer. You want to know why? Come closer. You want to know why? Deductions, taxes. The benefits that the jobs like to brag about that aren't actually benefits, considering that you have to pay for the benefit. So how is that a benefit? But anyways, you got to pay for your health care. You got to pay for Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, your city tax, your state tax, And then there's just other deductions. Say if you're investing in a 401k, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. So on average, most people are going to lose between 20 to 25% of their actual gross annual income. So that 40K looks real 30 to 32,000 if you're lucky. And depending on how much you're putting into your 401k or if you're contributing to a health savings account, That can literally look like 28,000 because it depends on how much deductions you're getting and how much you're paying in taxes. I'm just keeping it real, right? And that's what people keep failing to realize. We do not bring home our gross annual income. We bring home our net income, which is your income after all of the taxes and deductions have been removed. Welcome to working in capitalism, working in America, working here. Like, it's just insane. And then let's keep it real. If you're a salaried employee, you're exempt from overtime, right? Which is also really predatory and shady, considering that a lot of us that are salaried workers, we work well over 40 hours a week. But because we're exempt from overtime, we don't get compensated for working over 40 hours a week. So you're basically working for free. Yeah. But hey, here's one of the benefits. You get to have flex time. It's not a benefit because most of the time that flex time has to be used within the same week. And again, I would rather just be paid time and a half for working overtime. But again, welcome to capitalism, which in my opinion is slavery with a C.